Hi! Welcome to episode 3. I've shot 2 back-to-back episodes today. I don't actually do this very often with anything I do, but I didn't really want to have one massive long video. Unfortunately, the last episode ran to 6 minutes, which is a bit crap. I'll probably get a lot of criticisation for that as well, because I said some things I shouldn't have, but let's leave it here. Anyway, this video, no pointlessness, and it's also about Bebo. A lot of things get on my rag about people on Bebo, not about the site itself. As I've said many times, I love Bebo. It's a brilliant site. It's something that I reckon everybody should use more than the other sites, because it's so simplistic, it's so fun. If anything, MySpace and Facebook could take lessons from it, not the other way around, which is what it seems to always be doing. Now, this Pointlessness episode is about the groups and bands on Bebo. Now, Bebo in the last 2 years has changed an awful lot. It's changed drastically to seem a bit more like, well, let's say MySpace. You can tell it's changed to see in MySpace now with the new layout of the modules and skins. But that's it's alright, I guess. I never had a problem with the layout anyway on MySpace. So yeah, what gets me though is the bands and groups thing. When they came out 2 years ago, well, not 2 years ago, well actually yeah, it was about 2 years ago now, and it was 2007 bands surfaced. They were met with great enthusiasm by the Bebo public. I've still got great enthusiasm for them. I'm a member of 4 groups and a member of 1 band. I used to be a member of a great deal more on my other Bebos, but I've actually given away my old Bebo to a friend of mine. He seems to be using it quite well, 3,000 friends and so on. So yeah, if you care about that kind of shit, to be honest. I just like having the friends I have on there and talking to them. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. A lot of people criticise the groups and bands for not being updated and for not having people on them a lot. Well, that's really stupid, because you're criticising yourself then for not going on there that much. I update my groups and bands regularly because I reckon I owe it to the people who've sort of subscribed, become a fan or become a member of the group or band and subscribed to what we're doing. I think I owe it to them. Now, I've seen a lot of successful groups out there, and they're ones that update the site regularly. They're ones that have conversations on there. See, what groups and bands allow people to do on Bebo is to represent a united front. They allow, you know, because there's some things we can do which we can't air on our personal Bebos. Now, for example, I like to write. I like to write about short stories. I even like to write songs and poems. I know it's pretty pointless me writing songs. I can't play an instrument. I can't sing very well. But, you know, I just like to write them, maybe in the hopes that someday someone will read my stuff and be, oh, yeah, I'll sing that for you, I'll write some music for that for you. That's just fine. That's not here, neither there or there. Well, anyway, back to the thing. I don't want to upload those onto my personal Bebo because, you know, I want to give people, you know, people are just going to like, people, you know, will, I don't really want to force people to read it, because sometimes, the way I see it, if I put it on my personal Bebo, it's like I'm forcing them to read that shit, because, you know, they have to look at my blog and they're like, oh, Joey won't read that. So that's why I use groups and other things to personalise, well, you know, to get the message across, to be honest. Now, what I don't get is why people don't use them. Now, my YouTube Bebo, Jedediah's YouTube, it's in the sidebar. Well, a lot of people, you know, the last comment on there was 12 weeks ago, and the comment before that was 23 weeks ago. It turns out it's over 180 days old, that stuff, that account is now. Well, it took me a bit by surprise. Must have created it just before Christmas then. I'm well aware that my YouTube doesn't get many views, but as I've said, if any of you watched the thank you video I put up a few weeks ago, I'm quite happy to have 200 views, if that's possible, because to me that's a lot of views, and that's, you know, a lot of people taking the time out of their day to watch something that I've done. It's 200 people, you know, it's a lot of people, and you know, I just find it, it just bewilders me why people don't use these things more often. as I've said, they represent a united front. So if I had a band and I wanted 5 people, and I had 5 people in there, then we could all be band members. We could all regularly update it. We could all write our own blogs. Bebo is like MySpace then for that. You know, there's not a difference. They're all they're both exceptionally good things to use for this medium. You know, but obviously not. So my pointlessness, the pointless message of this video is: what is the point in bands and groups if people are not going to use them? I'd very much like a discussion on not only this, but I should have put it in the other video, but I'll have to put it in this video now. I'd very much like your discussion on this, the pointless message of this video, and the pointless message of the last video. So yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you again.